Multimodal 2024 at NEC Birmingham. I'm delighted to be talking to Paul Waldeck today from Ambrey Baker Construction. How's the show going for you so far?
Well, that's a good question. I've been coming here for 20 years, and this is the first morning of the event, and it's the busiest I've ever seen it. So yeah, so far so good. Great to see so many diverse businesses coming here to share with the industry what's going on.
Why do you come back so often?
Because you get to network with so many leading players, suppliers, customers, and you get a good ear to the ground about what's going on in the marketplace, and you can help point your business in the right direction.
So tell me a bit about Ambrey Baker Construction. What is your main product offering?
So Ambrey Baker specialise in designing and building industrial buildings, mostly warehouses, and in particular multi-temperature, which is cold stores, is our niche spot. We're 35 years experience, probably the leading player in the smaller to medium-sized end of the market. And also we specialise in refurbishing aging property stock and upgrading them. A lot of the customers that we deal with have got 50, 60-year-old buildings, have got issues with those, and also some compliance issues. So we help them upgrade and revitalise their property assets.
So one of the questions I was going to ask you is about the importance of modernising facilities in keeping up with compliance regulations and things like that. So how important is that to Ambrey Baker?
Well, there's two threads to this. One is compliance in terms of fire. This tends to be the big thing in terms of fire regulations and insurance. The second area of compliance, which I'm very keen to talk about, is environmental impact, net zero, decarbonisation. So there's two themes around that question. So if I start with the fire issue, product is stored now and held in stock. COVID taught us to do things differently in logistics. Previously, everything was delivered just in time. Now we've learnt the importance of shortage of supply. So people hold stock. Therefore, the risk of value of product in buildings has shot up. Therefore, compliance in terms of if there's a fire and a total loss situation, does that mean that certain car manufacturers don't get their silicon chips for all their cars for 6 months? Or we run out of frozen turkeys, or whatever the products might be, we run out of stock. So fire becomes an important risk. So we get involved with reducing risk by getting involved with sprinklers, automatic fire detection systems, building firewalls. We've been involved with data centres, building 4-hour firewalls. But insurers are looking for a lot of mitigations to go in to help improve fire compliance.
Yeah.
Hopefully that answers that first part.
Yeah. And then the importance of sustainability and net zero, that's another thing.
It's the big buzz at the moment, isn't it? Decarbonisation.
It's a big thing for Multimodal 2024 as well.
So the sort of buildings we get involved with are very old, and they don't comply with modern standards in terms of insulation requirements or energy loss. And energy costs a lot of money. To heat a building or cool a building costs a lot of money. So if your building's leaking like a sieve because it's 40, 50 years old, or the insulation's not good enough, you're just pouring money out into the atmosphere. So big thing for especially big property owners who've got hundreds of buildings around Europe. What do we do to improve our net zero credentials or decarbonisation to reduce that energy loss? So we'll go in, do audits, energy assessments, look at how we make their cooling or heating systems more efficient. But the most common thing is the envelope of the building's not good enough. It usually leaks quite a lot.
Right. So
we'll get involved upgrading cladding systems, roofs. Apart from the older the buildings, the roofs are leaking anyway, so they generally need fixing, because there's a very significant overhaul. So we'll get involved with people looking at specific buildings, or we can look at whole estates and do commission surveys and then do cost plans for people. And then ultimately, we might lead to some us being able to do the work for them.
Yeah.
That's basically what Ambrey Baker do these days, but one-stop shop from surveys, design, planning permissions, design consents, building regulations.
You do all of that?
And we do all that, and we build it.
Right.
So yeah, thanks. It was a long answer to a very good question.
And it's all tailored solutions for that specific client?
Specific customers and their needs, yes.
Oh.
But we find that the cold store market and refrigeration market is particularly, that's where the challenges are in terms of energy and compliance at the moment. But we do get involved in all sorts of temperature environments.
So Paul, where would Ambrey Baker like to be in the marketplace?
Well, there's lots of very large projects that hit the press all the time. We're not in that world. We're in where there's challenges, engineering challenges, old buildings. We're very much in the small to medium-sized end of the marketplace where there's lots of technical challenges to solve. We're not into the big shiny new stuff. We're the functional day-to-day, keeping the wheels on the business stuff. So thanks for that question.
Well, Paul, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for sitting down and speaking to me. I hope you have a great rest of the show.
Have a great day.